doen. Klap elkaar vast.
Ja.
Niet meer loslaten. Oh, dat zou wel grappig een buddy workout zijn. Siamese tweeling. Oh, we are live. So that means we're going to switch from Dutch to English. So we had some technical issues again, just like yesterday. But that doesn't really matter because I always enjoy being here. So for today we need some equipment, and the equipment will be like something like a dumbbell, 2 dumbbells, a kettlebell, backpack, or any kind of weight you have. And we need 2 chairs. That's it for today. But before we are going to start with our workout and warm up, we are going to cue the music. Here we go. So let's do the warm up. I'm already warm, but we are also really colorful today. That's fun.
For this bright, sunny Saturday.
Yes, absolutely. So what we're going to do as a warm-up, we're going to start with 3 rounds, 10 shoulder taps. We're going to explain all the movements and then we will join as well. So Terry, shoulder taps. That means you're going on hands and toes in a plank position. You're going to press the floor away with your hands. You're going to tighten up your butt and your abdomen. And from there you're going to touch with one hand the other shoulder. And if this is really, really difficult, you can always try to rotate yourself a little bit. But I prefer to try to keep the upper body as still as possible. Thank you, Terry. From there, we're going to reverse lunges.
Yes, for the reverse lunge, you take a big step back with one foot and come down with the knee to the floor. And try to keep your torso as upright as possible and keep your abdomen tight. Yes, nice. And always make sure that you take a big step so that the corners of your knees are in 90 degrees.
And after reverse lunges, we go to strict presses. So we need a kind of weight for that. So we're going to show a couple of variations. 2 dumbbells. That means you're going to bring one side of the dumbbell on your shoulder. Your elbows are facing forward and they're up a little bit. You're going to tighten up your butt, your abs, and the ribcage will be facing downwards. And from there, you're going to press up. Don't use your legs. If you cannot reach the full range of motion, so that means you have to stick your head through your arms, then you can bring them a little bit more forward. Can you show them from the sides? So if you cannot reach full range of motion, you press up a little bit more in a diagonal way. Okay. And after the strict presses, we go to burpees. Again, burpees, just like yesterday. Okay.
For the burpees, you place your hands for you on the ground and your feet back and come down with your body on the floor. When you touch your chest on the floor, make space for your hips to come up and jump up in an upright position. Yes.
And half burpees?
And you can scale them to half burpees. And in that variation, keep your abs tight, so you come in a plank position and jump back up. Yes.
Okay, those are the movements for the warm-up. A couple of movements will be also shown in the workout later on. But first, let's start with 3 rounds, 10 shoulder taps, 8 reverse lunges, 5 strict presses, and 5 burpees. Are you guys ready? Then we are going to start with the shoulder taps. Come on hands and toes, plank position, tight up the butt, and then shoulder taps. And if you did 10, we go to reverse lunges. Terry will do a different kind of movement because she has a knee injury, so she will do step ups. Breathe, guys. And if you did 8 repetitions, let's go to strict presses. If you only have one kind of weight, you can do it like this. You grab it and from there you press up. 5 reps, tied up the butt, rib cage down. I didn't count, like 5. I always forget. And then we go to burpees, half burpees or full burpees. Keep breathing. And 5, and then we go to
burpees.
New rounds, shoulder taps. Don't forget to press the floor away with your hands.
And keep your abs and your butt tight.
Touch the ground with your knee if you can. If not, don't push down. And after lunges, we go to strict presses. If you only have one dumbbell, you can always do it with one arm. Keep that ribcage down. And then directly into burpee. Almost 5?
Yeah.
Okay, last round. Tied up. And you can always rotate a little bit if you would like, but only do that if this is really tough. Okay, reverse lunges. Whew. Keep that torso up. Knee is a bit more in one line with your toe, so it doesn't fall inwards. And after the lunges, you go to strict presses. And after strict presses, we have burpees. Don't forget, press the floor away during half burpees. You can always step your burpees if you would like. And I'm warm. I was already before we started.
I think they are warm as well because they're also outside in the sun.
21 degrees already. Okay, cool guys. So, sweaty. Body workout for today. That means we're going to do an Amrap, as many rounds as possible, for 20 minutes. We are going to do push presses, burpees, chair dips. So you need 2 chairs or a bench. If you don't have that, you can always do triceps extensions with your weight. And we are going to do reverse lunges. And all of them are 50 repetitions. So that means I'm going to do 25 and Terry is going to do 25. It's an I go, you go style. So that means, for example, I do 5 repetitions and Terry does 5 repetitions. That makes 10 already. If you are alone, we're going to do half of all the repetitions. So that means 25 push presses, 25 burpees, 25 chair dips, and 25 reverse lunges.
But it stays 20 minutes.
So But if you are alone, it's more intensive because I can take some rest and you guys can also, of course, take rest. But do whatever you are capable and keep on moving during that 20 minutes.
Yeah, I think when you are alone, pacing the workout is more important.
Yeah.
Otherwise, the body have more like an interval training style.
Yeah, I prefer always to start a little bit more slowly, and then after like, if you're around 15 minutes, then you have 5 minutes left. Then if you still have some left, then you can increase your speed a little bit. Yeah? Okay, so let's walk through the movements. Push presses. You can use your weight, one arm, 2 arms. I prefer to do it with 2 arms. Also, if you have only one kind of weight. So with 2 dumbbells, before we did strict presses, but now we are going to use the legs to accelerate some speed. So that means you're going to keep your feet on hip width, toes are straight. You go down with your butt a little bit, so like a dip. And from there you're going to accelerate speed and press the dumbbells up. So it's less heavy than when you do strict presses. Can you also show them from this side? Be aware again, just like the warm-up, rib cage down, your butt goes back a little bit, so not only moving your knees forward. Can you show them with moving your legs only forward? Yes. If you do it like this, that your knees only move forward, then you are struggling with your core. Then it's difficult to tense that core. So I prefer to bring your butt back. Yeah? Then we have burpees. We already did it in the warm-up, half burpees or full burpees. And then we go to chair dips.
Chair dips, or bench dips in my case.
Or bench dips, yes. Okay, so you can do it different kind of ways. So the first one will be with straight legs, only contact with your heels on the floor. Your hips are around your hands, and from there you're going down with your upper body and your butt. If you can touch the ground, you can touch the ground. If you cannot reach it, don't go too low, and you keep your elbows pointing backwards and your chest is facing upwards. That's important. Okay, less intensive with bent knees. Yeah, just bend them forward.
Oh, like this, yes.
Yeah, so less intensive, bending them like this position, same kind of movement. And if you want to increase, then you can always do it without contact of your legs on the floor. And
it's
from
difficult
there,
with this height.
Yeah, this is a bit low, so this is difficult, but you can do it on a higher bench. And from there, you go down and press up. Yeah, so that's an option. If you don't have benches,
yes, then we can do
it with 1 dumbbell or 1 kettlebell. So you bring it up, you grab it on one side. So that means you're going to grab it like this, and then you face it down. Yeah? Okay, and then you straighten your arms and bring them back, down. If you do this movement, I would like to keep one line with your arms so that you're not bringing your elbows too much forward, and your arms are close around your head. Can you show them also from the front side? Yes, so elbows are close with your head. Don't forget, brace your core, so tight abs, tight butt, and relaxed area. Thank you. And then you can also do that with your kettlebell. And then the last one, reverse lunges.
Reverse lunges, we already did them in the
warm-up.
warm-up.
We already did them.
Yeah.
So we don't need to explain it anymore. I think so. You're going to do step-ups.
Yes,
yeah, so that's also an option. If you have a knee injury, you can always do step-ups on a little step.
Very little step.
As long as it's not painful. Yeah? So, what are we going to do kind of repetitions? We have 50, we are with the 2 of us. So that means, let's start with 5 repetitions.
Yes, like maybe push presses 10 or 5.
10? Okay, we start with 10, 10, 10, 10, and in the end we have only 5 to go. And then we will do that as well with all the other repetitions. Yeah? So I think we do burpees 5,
yes,
chair dips 5,
yes,
and reverse lunges we can do 10.
Yes.
And the push presses will be also 10. So, guys, if you are ready, I'm also ready.
I'm ready
Grab
too.
your weights.
Yes.
We need to install the timer on 20 minutes. This is going to be tough. So don't go too fast in the beginning because this is a really long workout. And it's warm outside, so don't forget to drink.
Hydrate.
Okay, we are going to start in 10 seconds.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, work. Communicate. 9. 10. Be explosive, accelerate speed, use your legs to bring it up. Makes it lighter.
Yes, keep your abs tight during this exercise.
9, 5. almost at 5 minutes already. We are working with our chair dips. I'm doing the tricep extension. Some of you are already doing lunges. Great job. Keep breathing. You guys are fast. Whoa! Don't go too fast in the beginning, guys. Yes. Right?
Yes.
Yeah. 35. Be fast during your push-up presses if you're already there. Keep on breathing. Drink water when necessary. We do 10 lunges.
10.
Breathe, go on. Woo-hoo. Good job.
10.
5.
Oh,
Je moet 5 doen.
Huh?
Je moet er 5 doen.
Oh, zo.
Push press. Ja, dan recht achter je.
Oh, daar.
Keep going, guys. Oof. Terry's fast. Keep that butt back during your push press. Not only moving your knees forward.
Huh?
30 dus. Tien.
5, ja.
Yes. Yes, burpees. Almost halfway. Yeah, keep on going, guys. We are almost at 13 minutes. We are at the second round. Breathe. 15? No, 20. Keep the arms straight during your chair dips. So lock them. If you press yourself up. Not like I did body rows yesterday. I cheated really much. 35? 30? Oh. I think that is. Yeah. De 40. Oof, my arms are exploding. Come on, guys. Make good repetitions, scale down when necessary. But keep on moving. Raise that core during your exercises. So tight abdomen, tight glutes. Yes. And don't cheat, guys. Come on, guys, if you have still some left, increase.
4 minutes on the clock, come on.
Yeah. 5, good press. Make good reps. Woo. We're almost there, guys. Holy moly. Last 45 seconds. Yes. Oei, oei.
Soaking was heavy, sweaty.
Wow, those burpees were killing.
For sure, I think burpees were the hardest part.
Yes. Oei, oei. Drink something, guys.
Or the chair dips.
Sorry?
Or the chair dips.
Everything was heavy today. Good job. After the live stream, we are curious about the scores of the Zoomers. If you didn't follow the Zoom class, fill in your score in the comments, and we will reply later on because we cannot do that now. And I'm ready to do a cool down.
Yes.
So let's start with sleeper stretch. That's how it's called. Do you want to show them?
Yes.
Okay, sleeper stretch. That means you're going to lay down on your side, and then you're going to keep that full weight on one arm. The other one will be first straight to the side. Dus kun je eerst zijwaarts, echt 90 graden. 90 degrees, dat is geen 90 graden. Yeah, and then 90 degrees, bend your elbow, and then you grab your wrist, and from there you're going to press your hand down to the ground, and keep that weight full on your shoulder, so don't roll backwards. I'm going to join. This is a good shoulder stretch. I always feel it a lot in my shoulder. Oh, this looks fun. I'm going to lay down behind you. And you can put your head on your arm if you would like. I cannot reach the ground with my head. So, breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth, so your heart rate can go down again. It's super warm today. Phew. 4 rounds? Oh, that's a lot. Nice, Carla, good job. And if you feel a lot of pain on your shoulder and you would like to take a short break in between, you can do that. So by bringing your hand upwards again, so your arm relaxes, and then repeat the stretch again. We're going to keep it just a little bit longer in this position. Breathe. Okay, and we're going to switch sides. And for your record, your hand should actually touch the ground. I cannot do that. So that means I'm really stiff. It's really funny because people always tell me, oh, you're so mobile, you have a lot of mobility. And I'm like, yeah, well, I still feel stiff. It's actually sad that you cannot go to the beach during this weather. Keep breathing. In through the nose, out through the mouth. And if you would like to relax in between the stretch, relax. just for a couple of seconds and then repeat it again. Okay, and come out of position. Let's go through the next stretch. We are going to give you 2 examples.
Yeah,
The first one,
the pigeon stretch. You can place your knee and your foot, one foot for you. Straight the other leg and come forward.
okay, and the other one will be that you're going to sit on your butt and then you're going to bring one leg in 90 degrees. And the other one will also be placed in 90 degrees. And from there, you're going to lean forward. But that's only an option if you can do this. So you need to have a lot of range of motion in your hips. Otherwise, the version of Daddy will be a good one to do.
Yeah. And if laying flat on the floor is too heavy for you, you can also come on your elbows.
Or hands.
Or hands.
Yep. So, 2 options for today. I'm glad I'm not wearing mascara today.
I leave a lot here on the floor.
So this is a glute stretch.
Or hip flexor.
Or hip flexor. No, not really. Yeah,
No.
on the lactal straight, but for me it doesn't give any
No.
hip flexor stretch.
I feel hamstring as well.
Really?
A little bit.
Good. I hear a lot of weird sounds today.
Dogs or something?
No, it sounds more like a bird. Or is it a dog? I don't know.
Bird dog.
A bird dog. Nice.
A puppy dog.
A puppy dog. Let's switch sides. So come out of position and go to the other side. Oh, the floor is wet now. So I'm going to do the 90-90, and otherwise it will be pigeon pose, just like Terry does now. One leg straight, one leg bent, and then lean forward. I even feel this stretch more than the pigeon pose. So the live streamers missed it, but around 11:15 we have a Zoom session with Renato. He's going to do a strength class. So if you would like to join, there are still some spots left. It's about muscle building and strength training. So if you are interested, you can still sign in. Go to Zoom by going to the CrossFit Haarlem app and then go to the interactive training at 11:15 today. And from next week on, we are going to see each other in real life again. Of course, with some distance.
And outside.
And outside. And I'm so looking forward to that. So that means I can finally meet some people that I have never seen in real life. Well, for you all as well. Yeah.
Yes.
But this is also fun, seeing you guys on the screen. Okay, come out of position. We are going to do 2 stretches. So the next one will be puppy dog. So that means you're going on hands and knees. You're going to keep your butt high and you're going to walk with your hands forward and you bring your chest down to the ground. So this is a shoulder stretch and upper back. And I'm looking down to the ground. And we did push presses today, so that gives a lot of impact on your wrists. So the last stretch for today will be a wrist stretch. But now we keep this position. I always like this one. Except for having that pattern of the rubber floor in my face. Okay, come out of position, but keep on hands and knees. And then the last one will be wrist stretch.
Yes.
So what we're going to do is we're going to bring our hands, we're going to turn our hands, so that means my fingertips are facing in the direction of my knees. And I'm going to keep my weight first over my hands, and then I'm going to lean backwards. Try to keep your elbows straight. And if you would like, you can sit down on your butt. I always do that. But if you cannot do that, you can just keep on hands and knees. This is always a really intensive stretch, especially when you come out of position. And now we're going to move from one side, so that means we're going to lean to the left side and then to the right side. So you roll a little bit from left to right to not only do the middle part of the wrists and underarms, but also the sides. Keep moving from left to right side. Even an intensive more stretch. Someone I'm soon got the, I think he's like 30 kilos. If you have that on your back and doing this stretch. Okay, come slowly out of position. And then you can bring your hands in each other, and then we're going to make circles with the wrists. Knack, 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 knack. It's nice. And then we are done for today. Okay, guys. I'm super proud of you. The Zoomers, you can still be on Zoom because we are really curious about your scores. And for the streamers for today on YouTube or on Facebook, we are proud of you guys, and I hope to see you next week in real life, and otherwise we still will have some live streams from next week on. We will give you an applause in 1, 2, 3, and we will see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for following us. Bye bye.
Die? Oh, die is rood nu.
Oh. Ja. Hoe ging het?